STL Ocarina Podcast will begin shortly. Did you know that we have a newsletter? Find out more about our newsletter website at www.stlocarina.com. The STL Ocarina Podcast will begin in a few minutes. STL Ocarina. For over 20 years, revolutionary force in musical instruments. From Studio 87 in Houston, Texas, it's time for the STL Ocarina Podcast. And now, here's your host of the STL Ocarina Podcast, Charles Berman. Thank you. Good evening and welcome once again to the STL Ocarina Podcast for Thursday, August 13th, 2026. I'm your host, Charles Berman, product tester for STL Ocarina, and in this week's podcast, we talk about the upcoming events with the brand. We got a fun fact, you joke du jour, a lot of fun stuff. And to kick this week's podcast off, we got another exciting segment we call Did You Know That? Ocarinas have also been featured in movies, television shows, and musical performances. Its distinct tone and mystical sound make it ideal for fantasy and adventure genres, contributing to its enduring appeal. Now you know. We now go to your STL Ocarina Comedy Lounge for your joke du jour. Why was music coming for the printer? But paper was jammin'. Anyway, now go to your STL Ocarina Experts Corner for your helpful hint of the week. We take you now to our STL Ocarina correspondent, Elisa Rolano. Elisa?
Hi everyone, this is Elisa from STL Ocarina. Today I want to show you how to properly care for your ocarina. This isn't complicated, but small habits make a big difference. If you take care of it correctly, your ocarina can last for years. So let's keep this simple. Rule number 1. Keep your mouth clean. First, understand this. The ocarina is a closed chamber instrument. Whatever you blow into is stay inside. You cannot easily take it apart and clean the interior like the flute. So here is the most important advice. Don't eat Cheetos before playing. I'm serious. Don't eat anything greasy, sugary, or crumbly. Food particles and oil are very hard to remove once they get inside the chamber. Next, let's talk about moisture. Every time you play, condensation forms inside the instrument. After playing, gently tilt the ocarina and let the moisture drain out. This helps remove condensations that builds up inside during normal playing. Don't shake the instrument aggressively and never insert sharp objects into the windway. The windway and the levian edge are delicate parts of the instrument. The levian edge is the sharp inner edge that creates the sound, and if it gets damaged, the tone can change permanently. After draining the moisture, let the ocarina air dry for about 20 to 30 minutes before putting it away. Do not store it immediately, and don't use heat like hair dryer or heater. Patience is much safer. Now, wipe the exterior with a soft, dry cloth. This removes fingerprints and oils from your hands. Avoid alcohol on finished ceramic instruments and avoid household cleaners. Simple is best. Plastic ocarinas are the most forgiving. You can wash them with mild soap and lukewarm water, rinse thoroughly, and let them air dry completely. Just don't boil them and don't put them in the dishwasher. Ceramic ocarinas should only be lightly rinsed if needed, and you should avoid soaking them if the finish is delicate. Wooden ocarinas require a little more attention because wood expands and contracts with humidity. Avoid sudden temperature changes, don't leave them in the hot car, and always let them dry fully after playing. Only oil the instrument if the manufacturer recommended, and follow the instructions carefully. Metal ocarinas are very durable and won't crack like wood, but moisture still forms inside during playing. So you still need to drain condensation, let the instrument dry, and wipe fingerprints off the surface. If the instrument has been in a very cold or hot environment, let it adjust to room temperature before playing, since temperature changes can temporarily affect tuning. Here are the most common mistakes I see. Eating before playing, using harsh cleaners, scraping inside the windway, and leaving the instrument in extreme heat. Most damage doesn't happen suddenly. It happens from small habits repeated over time. So here is a simple maintenance schedule. Daily, remove moisture. Let the instrument dry and wipe the exterior. Monthly, inspect the windway. After illness, clean it carefully. That is really all you need. The ocarina is actually a very durable instrument if you treat it properly. Follow these habits and your instrument can last for years, even generations. If you ever have questions about caring for your specific model, feel free to contact us at STL Ocarina. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Thanks, Elisa. And don't go away, because coming up after this commercial break, we'll be right back with more of the STL Ocarina Podcast with your STL Ocarina News. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more of the STL Ocarina Podcast right after this timeout. We'll return to the STL Ocarina Podcast right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Heather Scott, professional ocarina player and fellow music educator. I choose ocarina because its simplicity contributes to the overall success of my students. Beginners are able to achieve a rich, beautiful tone right away, allowing me more time to focus on music education. Through teaching ocarina, I've seen more confident, passionate students who are eager to practice and advance. If you're looking for something unique, fun, and culturally inclusive to offer your students, choose ocarina.
I choose ocarina because I was able to get a nice sound right away and can focus more on reading my music.
I choose ocarina because the lessons are easy and fun.
I choose ocarina because I can play all my favorite songs on them.
I chose ocarina because it made music class so much more fun and it got me excited for joining band next year.
I choose ocarina because it is really cool and I know I'm capable of playing other instruments too.
At St. Louis Ocarina, we believe that every student is capable of learning music and that it is essential to their overall well-being. When you partner with us, you'll receive quality instruments, complimentary lesson plans, and unlimited teacher training and support. Choose ocarina.
Choose ocarina!
A firm musical foundation.
The very best start. A great beginning.
I love music that won't end.
We invite you to partner with us. This is where music education begins.
You should learn how to play a musical instrument. Here at STL Ocarina, we believe that music is for anywhere, anytime, and anyone. These are 5 reasons why you should pick up an instrument today. First of all, listening to music, or better yet, playing music, can stimulate your brain and increase its capacity for memory. On top of that, reading sheet music can increase your hand-eye coordination. I mean, think about it. You have to read these little notes on a page, and then your brain converts that information into specific motor patterns, rhythm patterns, sometimes incorporating breathing techniques, all while you're listening to what you're playing to make sure it sounds good. And all of these things have to work in tandem. Playing an instrument can really boost your reading and comprehension skills, especially when you expose yourself to increasingly more difficult pieces of music. And as you learn more difficult pieces of music, you might find that learning an instrument is pretty difficult, but that's okay. That's what makes it a great tool for learning self-discipline. It really takes a lot of discipline to go over the hardest parts again and again to get them just right. And last, and most important to me, and probably a lot of us, is that the more proficient you get with an instrument, the more you can play it the way you want to play it and what you want to play. And that leads to making it a great tool for self-expression. And when the self is expressed, stress levels go down. Who wouldn't love that? So that's why.
This is the world's largest ocarina. This massive piece is 38 inches long and weighs 28 pounds. The inside is completely hollow. I wonder how many gallons of water it can hold. Take a guess in the comments. This ocarina is made of ceramic and is one of only 2 models in existence. It has 9 tone holes, which are so large that you have to press down on these keys in order to change the pitch. Check that out. To play a note as low as C3, the chamber of the ocarina has to be this large. Pretty cool, huh? Like and follow for all things ocarina.
We now return to the STL Ocarina Podcast. Welcome back to the STL Ocarina Podcast, and now it's time for your STL Ocarina News. Stay tuned here to the STL Ocarina Podcast for all the latest on all of the new products, new music videos, upcoming events, and much more. Did you know that we have a newsletter? Here's how to subscribe to the STL Ocarina newsletter. And here's a quick demonstration video on how to subscribe to the STL Ocarina newsletter. Visit the website www.stlocarina.com. Also, scroll all the way down to see newsletter. Just type in your name and your email address and hit the old submit button to subscribe to the STL Ocarina newsletter. Subscribing to the STL Ocarina newsletter is so easy, even Link could do it. That's so cool, but that's not all. You want to be an All-Star? To tell you more about our STL Ocarina All-Stars membership, we take you now to our STL Ocarina correspondent, Devry Newsom. Devry, tell these people how to join the membership.
Hello everyone, we are thrilled to unveil something extraordinary, our brand new Ocarina All-Stars membership. It's packed with exclusive perks to elevate your Ocarina experience like never before. So what do you get as an All-Star? Let's break it down. First, you enjoy standard shipping on all of your orders, wherever you are. Your Ocarina treasures will arrive right at your doorstep with no extra cost. Next, unlock exclusive discounts on our finest ocarinas, accessories, and sheet music. These deals are only for our elite All-Star members. And the best part, you'll get early access to our newest releases. Be the first to explore and own the latest creations before anyone else. Plus, with your first purchase, you'll receive a complimentary personalized gift, a surprise designed just for you. It's our way of making your membership even more unique. And to kick off your Ocarina journey, we're offering an exclusive 15-minute one-on-one lesson with our expert instructor. Whether you're mastering how to hold your ocarina or perfecting your first notes, this personalized session will set you on your path to ocarina mastery. So if you love ocarinas and you want to be a part of a community that celebrates your passion, the Ocarina All-Stars membership is for you. Head on over to stlocarina.com to join today. I cannot wait for you to experience all the benefits and join the All-Stars family. Thanks for watching and welcome to Ocarina All-Stars.
Thanks, Devry. And we have a special coupon code for our viewers here. If you use the coupon code at checkout, Charles, you'll receive a whopping 20% off on all products. Visit our website at www.stlocarina.com. That's the coupon code at checkout, Charles, to receive a whopping 20% off on all products. Visit our website at www.stlocarina.com today. And that was your STL Ocarina News. Coming up now is your Hot 8 Best Sellers of the Week. It's now time for your Hot 8 Best Sellers of the Week from STLOcarina.com. Music for anywhere, anytime, anyone. Without further delay, let's kick this week's Hot 8 Best Sellers off right here, right now on the STL Ocarina Podcast. Number 8 this week on our Hot 8 Best Sellers Countdown. With volcanic epoxy detailing, This is the 12-hole wooden soprano ocarina in C major. Number 7 this week on our Hot 8 Bestsellers Countdown. Moving right down to our number 7 bestseller this week. Right here on the STL Ocarina Podcast on the Hot 8 Bestsellers. Build the bass ocarina of you've always wanted. This is the custom 3D printed bass ocarina. Designed your way. Number 6 this week on our Hot 8 Bestsellers Countdown. Moving right along to our number 6 bestseller this week. Rise from the ashes with the 12-hole tenor ocarina, The Phoenix. Number 5 this week on our Hot 8 Bestsellers Countdown this week, right here on the STL Ocarina Podcast on the Hot 8 Bestsellers this week. Perfect for the young Zelda fan. This is the 12-hole classic Zelda tenor ocarina in C major with the Legend of Zelda song. Number 4 this week on our Hot 8 Bestsellers Countdown. Moving right along to our number 4 bestsellers. Number 4 this week goes to on our Hot 8 Bestsellers Countdown. Cast in fire, crafted for sound. This is the 12-hole metal tenor ocarina in C major. Coming right along to our number 3 bestsellers, our Hot 8 Bestsellers Countdown, right here on the STL Ocarina Podcast. Our number 3 bestseller this week, right here on the podcast this week on our Hot 8 Bestsellers Countdown. Breath of the Wilderness, The Ocarina of Dreams, 12-hole Zelda wooden tenor ocarina. Number 2 this week on our Hot 8 Bestsellers Countdown. Or say, coming cool at number 2. Number 2 this week goes to Stay Hydrated with the Element Ocarina, water in C major tenor. And finally, this week's number 1 bestseller this week on our Hot 8 Bestsellers Countdown. Finally, this week's number 1 bestseller this week, our number 1 bestseller this week right here on the STL Ocarina Podcast is for the true Zelda fans. This is the one. This is the 12-hole tenor ocarina with the Legend of Zelda song. And that was your Hot 8 bestsellers from STLOcarina.com. Visit for anywhere, anytime, anywhere. And don't go away, because coming up after this commercial break, we'll be back with more of the STL Ocarina Podcast with your words of wisdom. Stay tuned, we're right back with more of the STL Ocarina Podcast right after this. We'll return to the STL Ocarina Podcast right after these messages.
Top 5 songs from Ocarina of Time, according to ChatGPT. top 5 songs from Majora's Mask, according to ChatGPT.
I can't believe he's late again.
Sorry, honey.
Spare me.
I got something for you. Bring music to the table, that's all I gotta say.
Tired of trying to learn ocarina on your own? Having trouble knowing if what you're playing is correct? Then you need the Art of Ocarina Instructional DVD. Finally, a product that breaks music down to its most basic steps, helping you learn the ocarina in no time. This DVD is a companion to the Art of Ocarina Method Book, Volume 1, and is the first instructional guide for the ocarina in English. Get special tips and practice advice. Designed for beginners. Perfect for men, women, and children too.
It's the best thing since blankets with sleeves.
Similar products sell for over $80, but you can get your DVD for only $15. Order now and receive a second DVD for only $30. But wait, there's more! You'll also get a complimentary sense of accomplishment and lifelong skill for free. That's a $47 value for free. Go to stlocarina.com to order your instructional DVD now. That's stlocarina.com. That's stlocarina.com.
Welcome back to the STL Ocarina Podcast. Before we go, we have some words of wisdom for you. Nobody is going to hit as hard as life, but it ain't how hard you can. But it ain't how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. See, in life, you got to keep moving forward no matter what. No matter what obstacles taken, know what obstacles can no matter what happens in life, you always got to move forward. No matter what obstacles throw at you in life, you got to keep moving forward, both as a musician and in life right there. You got to keep going forward no matter what. And looks like we're all out of time. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please check out our website at www.stlocarina.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all of our major social media pages. Join us next week for more breaking news, upcoming events, and much more, right here on the STL Ocarina Podcast. This is Charles, permanent podcaster for STL Ocarina, saying so long from the STL Ocarina Podcast. Keep practicing. See you next week for more of the STL Ocarina Podcast. See you next week, everyone. Take care. For more information about our podcast, visit our website at www.stlocarina.com. STL Ocarina. For over 20 years, revolutionary force in musical instruments.